Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our bounty hunter. We are just beginning chapter 2 of his story arc. We have finally become the champion of the Great Hunt, and we've been requested by Mandalore himself, the overall leader of the Mandalorians, to meet him on the Spirit of Vengeance. So that's exactly what we're going to do. In the previous couple of videos I was running a couple of flashpoints, showing off a little of the other skill trees you can go down. Never played them myself up until that moment. I kinda like advanced prototype. If we do any more interlude flashpoint videos, I will probably go down that route. Just because I may be unfamiliar with the flashpoints themselves, and as a tank you're kinda looked at as being the leader of the group, leading them into battle, and I wouldn't want to mess that up for other players basically. But we'll see. That's obviously in the future. So let's access the galaxy map and let's find the Spirit of Vengeance. Oh, there you are, straight away. And somewhere the Dreadnought Spirit of Vengeance acts as Mandalore's mobile command center while he's away from his stronghold on Geonosis. Its intimidating silhouette and countless weapon emplacements leave no doubt that the vessel lives up to its name. Let's leave the Imperial fleet then and be on our way. Here we are. Let's have a look at my gears. I'm wearing level 37 gears. I think level 41 or level 43 is when I can next upgrade my item modifications. So we need to use a hollow terminal, which I think is, yeah, that one. Mako wants to speak to us first though. See what she has to say.
That new armor? I like it. Makes your arms look, bigger. Not that they needed it.
Got more than just armor I could show you.
Really? Because I've been curious about the targeting system for your rocket launcher. Anyway, we've got things to do, people to hunt.
Oh, Mako, never change.
That guy, Carteri from Nar Shaddaa, remember him? Doesn't exist.
Oh, that's the guy who was talking about Mako, or what was her other name? Began with C and I've forgotten it already.
We met him, so he's real. Fake identity?
I don't know. I'm not sure he wasn't a hollow, or maybe a bunch of Minox in a human suit. I can't find out anything about him. Nothing.
Trying a little hard to dig up intel on a guy we left in the dust, aren't you?
You jealous? Of the guy who squealed at the first sign of a blaster? Today just keeps getting better. You know what's weird? The more I look at that holo of coral, the more it makes me think. If I've got a sister, what else have I got? Aunts, uncles, cousins? Maybe I've been missing family dinners for my whole life.
You find your long-lost family, next thing you know, they're hitting you up for a loan.
Or asking me to do the dishes. Guess I'm better off. Still, I've got to wonder, how are they connected to SIS? Something I need to figure out.
Oh! Benefactor. Oh, legacy level 10. I see. Mako wants to speak to us again.
You know SIS computers? Way easier to slice than I thought. Which is sort of worrying now that I think about it.
Yeah, probably a bad idea.
In a few classified Republic databases. Found my birth certificate. Well, maybe. Found a dozen birth certificates, all with the gene stamp, a lot like mine.
I followed you up to Poking. Everything after that could have been in Huttese.
My family's records. It's gotta be. Parents, siblings, maybe grandparents, who knows what else. No names or dates though, just an SIS project number, 32. Have to keep looking, see what else I can find.
Oh, we've got enough affection with Mako just to keep this going. Well, why not? I'm sure Mandalore won't mind.
Been running some diagnostics on the ship. Hyperdrive seems to need a little TLC. We ought to get it looked at. What's worse than a neglected hyperdrive?
You could probably use some TLC too.
All work and no play makes for a dull slicer. I wouldn't exactly say no to a vacation.
Already on the ship.
We should go somewhere, just you and me.
Look, I like you. You're fun, and you look good in door steel, but it's a really bad idea for us to get involved.
There we go.
Never mix business and pleasure, you know? Leads to trouble.
We can talk about it later.
Right. Let's get back to work, okay?
I like flirting with Mako. I've mentioned all the time I like her personality, and I've actually never done it. Up until the end of Chapter 1. I always call them story arcs, or things like that, but at the end of Chapter 1 is as far as I've ever gotten with a bounty hunter, so we're kind of in grey area. Holy hell, this just keep going. Why not?
Remember the SIS project number I found? 32? Turns out if you search for it in enough super secret Republic databases, it gets noticed. Ran into a little, trouble. Like, if I keep doing this, the chance of mysteriously disappearing goes up dramatically, sort of trouble.
Great, so someone's onto her then.
Anything happens to you, I don't know what I'll do.
You know, you just can't find another slicer who'll put up with you.
This is also true.
Figure there are other, less hazardous channels I can look into. I'll, let you know if I decide to do anything stupid. Or, more likely, let you know after.
Yeah, like now, for instance. And the Mako train just keeps on going on and on.
Remember how I said I'd avoid SIS databases for the time being?
That was a lie.
Decided this was a good time to take a crack at the encryption on that SIS creep Carteri's datapad. The encryption is crazy. Someone threw a solid wall of credits into keeping this thing secure.
Anyone goes to that much trouble to keep a secret, it's gotta be something serious.
That's the scary part. I mean, I'm seriously getting the creeps now. What's my family involved in that's worth this kind of money to the Republic?
You're really upset about this.
I don't know if it's about my family or Brayden or just a puzzle I can't solve. It's making me crazy. Anyway, thanks for listening to me babble. Much appreciated.
Actually, that was the perfect final line to end that conversation. We did listen to you babble a fair bit. We also flirted with you a lot. I'm not sure that's the best idea down the road, but hey, we'll see what comes of it. I'm kind of curious now what Galt's storyline may be, or any other companions we may encounter on our journey as Valicar here. I may have to... My Sith warrior is doing diplomacy, getting a fair bit of companion gifts. I may have to send some over and boost up Mako and Galt's affection even more, just so we can unlock more dialogue options like that and see where it goes. Anyhows, Mandalore's probably seen us in space nearby, the Spirit of Vengeance, for quite some time, and wondering why we're not contacting him.
You've entered Mandalorian controlled space. Vacate the sector before we use you for target practice. You have 2 minutes.
Lek told me my presence was requested. I'm the victor of the Great Hunt, here to see Mandalore.
Apologies, champion. I'll clear you for landing.
It's good that we have a reputation now. It's actually a positive one for once. Let's have a sip of tea. Lovely. And there's another person on the Spirit of Vengeance as well. I always like doing this. A level 36 mercenary. Cool. Let's have a look. This is the docking bay. Give it a moment to see if everything loads in. That's better. We don't want to be in a situation like the Aurora when the enemies are loading in as we speak.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
We'll keep the scavenging one. Level 36 med packs, level 32 reflex stims. We just gained level 40, didn't we? We did. And you actually can't sell me any better stims. Right.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Level 40. Flame Surge increases the damage dealt by Flame Sweep by 15%. In addition, Jet Charge grants 2 charges of Flame Surge, which makes your Flame Burst and Flame Sweep generate no heat. Each use of those abilities consumes a charge. Okay, so jump in and probably Flame Sweep a group. And that also will weaken their damage? Causes trauma and weaken their targets. They deal 5% less damage. And they heal 20% less healing. Yeah, that works. Any new skills? Flame Burst is leveled up, and pilot speeder piloting, level 3, which means when we're on our speeder we move a little bit faster. There's also, I think, a lower risk of us being shot off the speeder itself. Which has never happened so far in this playthrough, but it has happened before. These guys are the real deal. Tell you what. Should I? Yeah, cool.
Mandalore's waiting. This way.
Oh, wait. There you go. I have Mako in my party, actually. Totally forgot that we should have her with us when we're talking. There we go. Sorry about that. That's better.
Mandalore's waiting. This way. Mandalore, your champion presents himself.
Glad a little war wasn't enough to keep you from meeting me, champion. I like a man who's not afraid to get his knuckles bloody. Welcome aboard the Spirit of Vengeance, both of you.
It's an honor.
That goes for me as well.
This must be Mako. I've heard she's the brains behind your operation.
Mako is more than capable.
I've got a lot to thank you for. Shoring up that secret auction, avenging Header Sung, stopping that arrogant snot Terroblood. You had a good slog getting here. Says a lot that you aced Terroblood without stooping to his level. A damn lot.
He'd have failed one way or the other.
Maybe so, but a great hunt without a victor is no cause for celebration. The great hunt isn't held for the sake of sport. It's meant to find the best the galaxy has to offer, usually to handle a task vital to the Mendoid. I have one more thing to ask of you before I know you are the one for it.
You have my full attention, Mandalore.
There is a cavern in the deep jungles of Dromund Kaz. Unnatural place, filled with all kind of abominations. There's something down there nobody's laid eyes on and lived to brag about it. I want you to kill it.
I guess, since we're being asked by Mandalore to vindicate it.
I'll head to Drummond Cast now.
My clans send their most promising warriors to bloody themselves on the beasts in the cavern. Head to their camp at these coordinates. We'll speak again when you've brought me a suitable trophy.
As if drumming cost didn't already give me the creeps. Come on, let's go show this thing how scary you can be.
Okay, I guess we're hunting something now on Drummond Cast. This seems familiar. Huh. Mandalore has an office right off from the airlock. I suppose you can always make last minute battle plans there before jumping into a shuttle. Actually, is that ours? I have all kinds of questions right now. If it isn't, I'm stealing another D5 Mantis. I did come out the airlock, didn't I? Oh well, never mind. we need to go into the seat of the Empire, and Drummond Cass is here. Here we go. Locate the beast in the darkness. Not to be confused with the ghost in the darkness, which turned out to be lions? I believe so. I believe it was lions. Good movie, actually. I should have watched that again. Quite long, though. I think it's 2.5, 3 hours. Anyhows, get distracted. Let's wait for the planet to load. And we'll consult our map and find out where this beast is. There we go. Right, just
Need some help?
may as well send Galt and 2V on some crew missions. Get some more scavenging.
Prepare to be impressed.
Excellent. I was just wondering what I could do to please you.
We'll try and get 300 scavenging until we do our next flashpoint. Let's take a moment to look at our map, if and when it loads. Okay, the Beast in the Darkness is next to Lord Graffin's estate. Okay.
You alright?
Ready for departure.
Let's get over to the wall then. There is a heroic mission around this area as well, which we could have done when we were originally here. We could have a look at it now, but there's no reason to, and it'll be far too easy for our characters. At our level, at least. This is a level 32 mission. So may as well not use a experience booster right now. Excellent. Yeah, there's still a lot of things loading in around here on Drummond Cass. Yeah, Lord Salif there gives the heroic mission for the area in which we're going to. What's this? Emerging conflicts free. Oh, we don't need to do that. Well, we're down here actually. Someone looks like someone be doing the heroic mission. while we're here, there is something we can pick up. Which I didn't when I was here originally. Hello. There's a couple of champions. Wraith, Dr. Pamel Tarkus, and Shadow. If you feel like a challenge when you're here in Drummond Castle originally, you can always try and fight them. Oh look, a Datacron. The edge of a very small waterfall. I don't know, can it even be counted as a waterfall? Or is it just a water feature? I need to go this way. You locate a Datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire. This Datacron is a yellow matrix shard. You can combine it with other matrix shards. This one is still active. Yellow is willpower, I think? Willpower or cunning? I forgot which one off the top of my head right now. But either way, it's not one we need. I think it's green for aim that we require to collect. Either how, we're getting close. It looks like the beast is over this way. Oh. Mandalorian encampment. Okay. Just waiting to see if everything's loaded in.
This is a camp for warriors, not hikers. You aren't welcome here.
Warriors, huh? Guess that makes you the armor polisher.
Bite your tongue or lose it. I'm done being nice.
He's more warrior than you, Jogo.
Huh, you're one to judge. Eh, Arutal?
Huntmaster declared him Grand Champion.
That true?
You don't have to like it, but it's the truth.
You're right, I don't. And I sure as hell don't have to like you tramping all over our hunting grounds. Winning the Great Hunt doesn't make you one of us. Finish up whatever brought you here and go.
Never mind. It's an honor.
Nice to meet you too, kid. You got a name?
Torian Kadera, not a kid.
I need to know about this cavern, Torian.
Hot, humid, dark, full of monsters. Probably just the young. There's worse further down there. No one's seen it, but it's there. You can feel its heartbeat in the walls.
Better warriors than you have tried. They never returned.
Then let me show you how it's done.
There's a bottom, it's probably there. Good hunting.
Thank you, Torian. See, at least one Mandalorian respects us. Oh well, actually, I think Mandalore likes us as well. That always helps. I'm trying to think. Looks like this is the entrance to the cavern. I think we'll end this video here. I've been contemplating breaking these videos into smaller chunks, but I've been kind of just letting the situations play out and seeing how they go. Trying to complete like the story arc missions, or at least completing a mission before deciding to end the videos. But before we enter this cave and locate the beast in the darkness is as good a time as any. So this of course has been AnthWolf with Star Wars The Old Republic. Hope you've all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this introduction and basically beginning to chapter 2, I suppose. I was searching for a word and I couldn't quite grasp it, which isn't unusual for myself. So I will see you next time when we enter the cavern and find this creepy monster. Until then, bye bye now.